Still missing a key for the Earth Temple. And, you know, the boss key for the Forbidden Woods. Yes, so that, God knows where that's hiding. Probably behind some Pictobox nonsense side quest in Windfall if I'm unfortunate, but I'll get to that later. Got a lot of other chances. But yeah, this Wind Temple's been really interesting just because I haven't got any sea charts. It's all just been, like, real items here. And it's got me a lot of stuff to do, certainly. Because I've got a lot of stuff I can do with the bait bag, Maggie's letter. I've actually got Shark Island to do, so I forgot about that now that I've got that's the other thing that the Iron Boots unlocks on the field. Which had, granted, escaped me. But I can do that, so I'll probably just do all of that stuff around and then head to Dragon Roost. And then, and only then, will I do more time-consuming Windfall side quests once again. Oh, I'd forgotten all of this crap. Was correct in that I absolutely do need Makar for it, though, so glad I brought him. Right, this was about locking these dudes in place, wasn't it? I vaguely remember this now. Oh, and there is, I thought that was right there at the end, there is another, Earth God's Lyric, no, Wind God's Aria door, so you do need the idiot for something. Right, let's get through all of this. Right, so let's go take on the boss and see, most importantly, if a light arrow can even kill a boss in one. I legitimately have no idea, so... Bum, 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 bum. Now we get some more of that sweet Wind Waker boss battle music that this game does so well. Where is the boss? There is a notable... Oh, there it is. Right, let's try this. That's a miss. That's also a miss. Okay, it just hurts it. I would have been stunned if that could, like, you know, kill a boss in one, but hey. Right, in that case, well, we'll proceed through Molgera as normal then. We've at least got the fully level up Master Sword, but it does make things a bit faster. Like, we're halfway through already, and that's only been really one attack cycle. These little bastards are annoying. I mean, I know that's the point, but still, wow. Oh, he's doing the thing. It's funny what the palette swap does and doesn't affect. The answer seems to be it doesn't affect a great deal. Oh, one more cycle should do it after that. That's the nice thing, you just a full swing of attacks with the upgraded Master Sword can just output a shit ton of damage, which is pretty nice. Oh, bloody hell. I don't remember this boss battle being quite as, you know, messy as that. Ah! And it does sadden me, though understandably why it's a thing, like, the light arrows can't just one-shot a boss, and I guess they're not just scripted to do that. Though they do seem to be scripted to one-shot any mundane enemy. Right, one more cycle should do it. Wonderful. Right, let's see what we get. Come on, key for the Earth Temple. It's one of the main things I'm missing at the moment. Oh, Skull Necklace. Every boss has given me shit so far. Skull Necklace from not from Galdemos. Skull Necklace from the Helmarok King. Skull Necklace from this guy. And a fucking Knight's Crest from Godan. Not been having the best of luck when it comes to boss. I suppose they could just drop anything, so... but hey, we've still got 3 more to hit, so, you know, they could be dropping something cool. Right. I've thought long and hard, and unfortunately what I should do next, I don't want to, but what I should do next is the Goron trading side quest. Just because it costs a load of money and we've got a load of money, and like, I don't want to get cash on a load of my other like baits-based side quests and Dragon Roost. I want to spend the cash I've got now. So, silly though it is, time to do the Goron's trading side quest. So, we've got the Town Flower. Remember, there's also the side quest where we basically like fill all these spots with something, and that will cost money to do at some point. But I will do that. Basically, this will cost somewhere in the region of 700 quid, so I'm going to do that now. So our first stop then is Grapefish. I've just realised I am deeply relying on the fact that none of these rewards have been randomised. I've not come across any other of the delivery items, so surely they can't be. Oh no, I don't even offer this to him. I actually talk to him. Nope, keep it. So that gets us the Sea Flower. And then this is the whole shit I've never realised, never understood how it works. But you offer him the sea flower and he's like, ah, yes, I will trade your sea flower for my exotic flower. Bizarre setup. With these two done, we now need to go north to Mother and Child. It's annoying, like, at least this guy you can warp straight to, but the Mother and Child one, obviously, you can't warp straight there. And the Bomb Island one, I think you have to go to... Basically, there's a lot of warping to Tingle Island and Forest Haven and going from there, and... Especially without the Swift Sail, this was an infuriatingly slow quest. Here, it ain't so bad. I mean, I could warp up to Mother and Child, but actually from where I am, it's easy enough to sail. So with that, we get the Pinwheel, which we now need to take down to Bomb Island. The fact that they added a text goes at infinitely fast option to this randomizer, also real nice. So for Bomb Island, I think we just walk to Forest Haven, don't we? Now we take the Sickle Moon flag back to Mother and Child again. Here we get a big catch flag, which now needs to go down to Great Fish. Now this guy we trade with twice, once for the Fountain Idol, then bafflingly again we trade it straight back to him for my favourite looking one, the Skull Tower Idol. Depending on how much these cost, I may use these to decorate the town of Windfall because it just looks hilarious to me. Anyway, this one we now need to take back to Mother and Child. Now this one goes for a big sail flag. Unfortunately, this route we're taking here through at the moment kind of avoids Bomb Island almost entirely, so we have, because it's a bit of a more of a bugger to get to, this one then needs to go back to Great Fish. And he'll trade it for a Hero's flag. I'm glad I'm doing this now because this does cost quite a lot of money, as you can see. Then we trade it back to him again. For a postman statue. Also quite cool looking. Now this goes then back up to Mother and Child. Then he'll give us the Super Duper Shop Guru statue, which we then just need to bring back to Great Fish for our reward. Normally a heart piece. This time it is the Ghost Ship chart. Actually, that's really handy. I looked this up in between recordings. Turns out, you can, even if you physically find the Ghost Ship, you can't enter it without the chart. So that's pretty handy to have anyway. Let's go back to Windfall and talk to Zunari, because we can also get what would normally be the magic armor from him. And he's, of course, expanded his stall, and if we talk to him, he'll say a load of stuff and give me a treasure chart. That's worth something at least, it could be. I think that's the only one I actually have to open at the moment. 25. Yeah, right, let's see where this goes. Oh, that's got to be the Forsaken Fortress. I mean, I'll confirm, but... Yep, there it is. Wonderful. Right, now I'm going to do some decorating of the town. I won't be able to do the whole thing, but I'll just spend all the money I've got before we do a bit of an explore. Now, there's 14 of those we have to place in total to spook up the town entirely. But hey, as we get cash, we can just do it all. Because, well, I need to do 11 more, and at 60 rupees a pop, I can afford that when I got about 500 rupees. Wonderful. Right, so... Let's return Mo the Moblin's letter to Maggie, because that'll get us some basically free cash. Well, not necessarily free cash, a free... whatever it gets, essentially. It's who the hell knows. And with that, she'll give me the Earth Temple Compass. I mean, that'll be handy to make sure I haven't missed any chests in there. Earth Temple Key would have been much better, but you know, there we go. Right, now it's time for an actual bit of exploration, because we've got a lot of stuff we can do out and about. So, let's head down to Shark Island first. We're going to do that puzzle. Now, I have to remind myself how to actually do this puzzle. We've got that switch there. Got that switch there, that hammer one there. And the iron boots one there. What did this say? Anything important? You must activate all 4 switches. You must activate them swiftly. Danger visible, blah, blah. Yep. Cool. I guess we can kind of make life a bit easier for ourselves by... If we set the wind to be in that direction, we can kind of glide down that way. Then I will need the iron boots, which I've got, the skull hammer, and the Deku leaf. Right, let's try this. That's switch number 1. Then we got, I could probably hit this one from a distance, but I didn't. Switch number 2. Then we hop here on number 3. And then we head over, I think that was pretty good, to number 4. Bam. Yeah, I always thought that was weird. This makes like a twister appear. I'm really not sure what the function of that is. I guess you can use it to glide somewhere weird. But from the tail of the island, you might be able to use it to get to the top. Oh, which has 30 quid on it. You know what? Fuck it. While we're here, we may as well do it. Just to see, because I'm not sure I've ever done that in my life before, so now is, I guess, the moment. Not got a huge amount of magic, so who knows whether I'll even make it or not. Up. Yep. Well, that's definitely not the right wind, is it? Oh, no. Well, that was a cock-up. It's only 30 quid, it's not worth it. No, that is 3 times more than I have at the moment. Let's just head down to the cave. Is this another just fight the monsters one? Ah, yes. Fight the Baheeps, no less. Oh, no, you're not a Baheep, you're a big Bockerblade. Oh, Dark Knot! Suddenly this got scary. Well, this is what we keep light arrows around for. Let's see if we can get that Moblin at the same time. I think I may have got a Baheep with it. Oh well. Well, as you can probably see from the absurd number of, like, weapons strewed all over the place, that was a pretty intense fight. Okay, not actually that intense, it was just very busy. Through the combination of an absurd number of heart containers and light arrows, didn't really make much of a scratch on me, but you can see how many Dark Knots were kicking around as well. That's quite cool. And it gets us worthless garbage. Right, now let's head over to Needle Rock. It's time to test my highway pair skills after all this complaining about bait bags. Actually, now it's nighttime, I'm also just going to check on the old ghost chart, see where it be tonight. So it's at Starbelt Archipelago. Where's that? Somewhere in the top right, I think. Yeah, fuck that for now. Right, first off, I'm actually going to see if I can have a good shot at taking out any of the cargo rocks from the ground. I mean, eventually you can kind of lure them down to you, but it's just easier if I just hit a couple with arrows from down here, since I've got 60 arrows to take a shot at. Basically, the plan is, oh, hello. You lure them down with regular arrows and then just kill them with light arrows if I particularly need to. Yeah, that's one already. That's better than none. Okay, this is probably going to be quite difficult, turns out. Okay, that's not going to work as well as I'd hoped. So, let's just attempt with a highway pair and see how well it goes. If nothing else, as I say, you can lure them back down towards me and then I'll take them on. I got 3 highway pairs. I got time. Right, let's do this. So yes, my end goal is a switch on top of this, for those who don't know. But getting to it is a little difficult. And I've come in a bit too close already. Right, I hear the sounds of them waking up, which is never good. There's one. I think I've got 1 or 2 on my tail. Oh, yep, there they are. Run, little seagull. Alright, there we go. Oh, nice. Did it first try. Leave that seagull to its grisly fate and see what we got here. Final empty bottle. Well, we're really crossing things off. It's also quite funny that magic armor's being basically the final thing I get when it usually is in the actual game. Next goal, more bait-related treasures. This time, let's head to Outset. So here, of course, our goal is the giant pig, who we need to dig us up a little bit of treasure. Now we've got the power bracelets and the ability to use bait. Weirdly, like, normally you get the power bracelets way after you get all-purpose baits. But yes, the bait bag was just surprisingly late turning up in this game. Right, so let's take it over the bridge. Now here, if we chuck some bait on this black bit, it should. There we go, come on. There we go. Should dig me up something cool. Or not. Or it'll just freak out, that's fun too. Try there. Here, piggy piggy. No, you fuck off, seagull. This is for Piggy. Oh. I should have bought more bait. 50 rupees. Is it supposed to be 50 rupees? You know what? I'm actually going to check up what that's supposed to be in this shuffled version of the game just to make sure that I've actually hit it properly and it is 50 rupees. Assuming that's all successful, I'm going to go over for something we know what it is, but it's there anyway, on Headstone Island. Yeah, I just used the game's spoiler log to... I didn't check anything bad, don't worry. I just checked what was supposed to be there, and it was indeed supposed to be 50 rupees, just to make sure, because I know you can just dig you up rupees sometimes anyway, and just to make sure we actually got what we were supposed to from him, and not just a random 50 rupees that happened to be there. Right, let's head up to the top of Headstone with another seagull. I still think this would have been very funny if this was something other than like a piece of art. Literally, like even a sea chart is one thing, but there's bits that are out in the open. Like there's the one in that the bird is guarding in Dragon Roost. There's the thing at the top of the Deku Tree. I think that'd be really funny if it was just like, hey, sitting on top of this island, you can see it the whole damn time as is a bow and arrow, but you just can't get at it unless you get the damn bait bag. Very funny. I assume that must have made then external sprites for everything. There we go. Wonderful. I'll have that. An entire heart piece. Absurd. Right, and let's do our final little Hioi pair trick, which is to head over to Bird's Peak Rock. Now this one as well, I always remember, along with Needle Rock Isle, as being a little on the tricksy side. But maybe I just sucked at handling a seagull when I was a kid. Normal phrases to hear that. To reach the very I'll head north from here. Cool, thanks for that sign. Very useful information. There's a grapple thing up there, so let's at least just see what's up there as well, because that's where I need to go, is that cave. But I definitely need to seagull my way into it. But here I just might actually have a shot at taking out some of the cargo rocks from a distance, which is obviously does just make my life a little bit easier when I'm in bird form. Oh, it might be a blue chew up here. Yeah, it's a blue chew. So you can kill them while they're spawning without even having to stun them. That's quite handy. Right. Let's have a little shot at some of these cargo rocks. That one I can definitely take out. Now, I don't actually know how far arrows fly in this game. Far enough. Cool. And that one. Nope, that's way off. Wonderful. There's one more flying around the very peak, but that shouldn't be too bad. I'll try and hit him, because at least he's flying in a pretty fixed pattern, so... It's just the timing is very hard. So basically you need to get it somewhere where you know it's going to hit it and get the timing right so you hit it at the right time. Which probably isn't going to work, hey. Let's just go there and lay down a couple. There we go, cool. Right, that should be all of them, so now I've just got to hit those switches in time. Yeah, it just doesn't help that the bird's controls are a bit jakey at the best of times. But there's... That's what I mean by jakey. I mean, that's not controls, that's just... That's one there. Oh, I could still have a cargo rock, damn it. Then I said one on the other side. That's two. Oh, this one here. Cheeky sword. I won't. Three. I think I've escaped. That's four. I don't know if there's actually a time limit you have to hit them on. We're gonna find out, basically, because I think you might have to do it in a more timely fashion than I did there. Well, we can see if this one's still lit. It is for now, at least, so let's just try and get the one at the pinnacle and see what the kind of time difference I've got is. Might be better to start at the pinnacle and work my way down if timing is going to be an issue. But they're all seemingly still lit. Ah! There we go. Cool! Man, both of those Hioi puzzles were much easier than I remember them being. Also, who the fuck designed the Hioi pair? Oh god. Please tell me there's not a timer on that gate either. But yeah, whoever's like, hey, it's a pear and you put it on your head and if you eat it, you'll take control of a seagull. Like, who at Nintendo pitched that? Actually, that's not even Nintendo's weirdest thing, let's be honest. Can't remember what the fuck's down here, so let's find out. Ah. Oh yeah, because this is a Triforce chart normally, isn't it? Cool, let's crack this open. Okay, let's get some small change out of these as well. Right, let's see what we got. Wind Temple Compass. That would have been great while I was in the Wind Temple. With that, I want to get onto Dragon Roost soon, but I think, because also there are a lot of chests in there, but I'm going to try and, well, first off I'll head up to Forsaken Fortress, because we've got a thing to salvage up there, and then we'll check where the ghost ship is. Oh, it shows up on the map, and it's there at Greatfish. Oh, we'll do that first then. Handy. I didn't realise it kind of syncs with the map when it's there. Useful. Very useful. Ah, there it is. It does look very cool. Spooking along. I think it's just like a normal submarine though, where you just have to fight some dudes. Oh yeah, some slightly unusual... Oh yeah, because you're supposed to be doing this after the Earth Temple. Let's bring up the light arrows. Actually, I'm running out of just legit normal arrows. Normally it's magic that's my limiting factor in abusing light arrows, but... Oh, there's arrows. Wonderful. 30 of them. Perfect. My worries are over. Just laser this guy back to life. Oh, cool, you can kill pose while they're still incorporeal. That's wonderful. I like that bloody Wizrobe gone. Yeah, I always remember finding the ghost ship to be a little on the disappointing side because it was just a not even particularly challenging submarine. And then when you get this, some weird freak laughs at you and you get booted out. Oh, actually, let's get these because they've probably got some useful cash in them. They indeed have, good lord. Use that for spooking up Windfall, certainly. Oh, nice. Shame we can't do this multiple times. This is way easier than mining Overlook's pillars, which I've been doing so far. Oh, 200 quid. That will also help with the Windfall. Creepy. Right, let's go up to the Forsaken Fortress and salvage our treasure there. I thought the Forsaken Fortress always made at night. There we go. There's a... I've never seen this before. There's an old man ho-ho at Forsaken Fortress up on this? Really? Good lord. I'm learning so much this playthrough, genuinely. I'm sure I've seen corners of this game I've never seen before. What are you saying? For frightening. Cool. There's a reason, I think, why I've literally never come across that in my life, because it's kind of bullshit, but, you know, completionist, I suppose it's very different. Doing this really 100%, but in a different fashion. Right, let's grab this chest that's here. Up there, I think. Oh, another piece of art, that's a bit guff, but oh well. Right, before getting on to Dragon Roost now, since we've got some cash, let's redecorate Windfall. Yes, look at them bounce. Look on my works, ye spooky and despair. So with that, we can go back to Sam, who's the guy up next to the shop here. And he will give us... What the... Oh, there you go, you just had to talk to him twice. Cool, and he gives us a treasure chart. Wonderful, where's that for? This is what you get for spooking up the town. Thank you, Doctor. There are few as spooky as you, I know. There it is. That is number 33. That's Starbelt Archipelago, is it? No, that's 7-star islands? No, it's 5-star. Where's 5-star? There we go. Cool, right down at the bottom. Yeah, I'll do that later then.